Fairway woods are designed to get the ball up in the air. They're woods that are from 11 degrees all the way up to 30 degrees or more. I've seen people with 7 woods that have tremendous degrees on them of loft. And fairway woods are designed to get the ball up into the air. You don't need to try to lift it up in the air, which is a common problem with fairway woods. When do you go with that 3 wood? When do you go with the one that has less loft, that's almost like a driver? Well, the lie is going to dictate whether you go for it or not. It has enough loft to get the ball up in the air. The main problems that I see with people that try to play the 3 wood off the fairway is there's a little bit tension in their grip, and they tend to get down on the ball, focusing to try to stay down, and then they have a tendency to lift up. And they lose that center of gravity, that nice center to coil around. So always with a 3 wood especially, you want to be sure that you get the correct ball position and posture. You keep that spine angle so that when you swing the club back and through, you're going to make a solid contact with the ball. And the fairway woods, especially the 3 wood, have to be positioned right off of your logo so they catch the ball right at the bottom of the arc. And so work with your ruler when you go out on the practice tee to be sure that you get that position when you're practicing, right under the logo. The 3 wood has plenty of loft and weight underneath to get it right up into the air. Doesn't look like it. Keep the tension in your shoulders really relaxed. You don't want any tension when you're playing the fairway wood, especially the 3 wood. Another thing, be sure on the fairway woods that you keep your chin up. Don't get focused down on that ball because that'll restrict that nice coiling turn. And on the backswing, you want to be sure that you coil into that thigh and you don't sway, because that's going to pull the center of your swing back, and it's going to be hard to time it to get the face of the club square to the ball. On the forward swing, you want a real sweeping motion through the ball, a level swing. Don't try to lift it. And tempo is key. That's where the tempo ball comes in. If you're going to go out on the practice tee and practice those fairway woods, use your tempo ball to warm up with. Feel the centeredness of your swing and practice. That's what these aids are for, to feel that back and through. Now when we get up to the more lofted fairway woods, like this club has 23 degrees, you want to play the ball back a little bit farther. I'm going to play this ball back where I would play a normal 4 or 5 iron, because I want to catch the ball first before the bottom of the arc. And I really don't do anything differently than a normal iron shot. I'm playing it right there, and I swing back and through. You can see how nice and high that ball got up in the air, and it's going to stop very quickly and bite. If you've got tight lies and you're out about 4, 5, or 3 iron distance, use a club like your fairway wood that has the loft that's going to give you that distance. It'll get the ball up a lot quicker than a long iron. So don't be afraid to use your fairway woods. Don't be embarrassed by them at all. And when you go out and practice, be sure that you practice to yardage markers so that you know how far you play your fairway woods. Always remember that the lie of the ball determines whether you use that 3 wood. And a good practice drill for working with your fairway woods is to take a piece of carpet out or to get onto a mat on a driving range and practice shots sweeping them off the tee. Now there's no substitute for working with the fundamentals that we've covered on this tape. So go back, work with those training aids and drills, and your fairway wood game is going to really improve.